day number 2 of the SLTV Star Series. Get your friends involved, get everyone going. We've got 2 streams and a lot of Counter-Strike to come. Renegades on the T side, it will be Counter-Terrorist side for Team Liquid. And we have 1 HE grenades, no smokes either. Always interesting when that happens for Liquid. That means sort of defusing the bomb in the middle of A or B bomb site with no smoke can be really tricky. So remember that.
Yeah, really, you kind of have to bank on winning some of the initial fights. Twist just looks away, as it seems Renegades is going to start peeking out. Definitely hears the footsteps. Now they've picked up the pace, and that is a nice shot. That is a good start. Twist is going to fall back, still back towards mid, going to try and get more. He's exposed from different angles, but it won't matter. It's the one from the front that takes him out. Now wrapping towards the bomb train. Naf's going to add 1 on top, and they're picking these players off before they can get into the site, but decent trades from Renegades.
Jacob coming in with a good kill on Naf. Still a 3-on-3. The bomb has been planted, and let's see if they're going to miss that smoke. Steel, great long-range shot against Azza. He's also the one carrying the kit. If he goes down far away from the bomb, that is going to have a really big impact on the round. JKS and Jacob, I feel like they're not exactly in great positions. They can't help each other out all that easily, so they might get isolated now, trying to get way down. Jacob goes down, and now it's just JKS left. 1 versus 3, and Nitro's going to be able to take him down. Defuse well on its way. So Liquid will pick up the pistol.
Yeah, every time Renegades turned a corner and had any kind of distance between them and Liquid, it was a nice headshot, a crisp headshot coming out from one of the Liquid players. And a team ace, all 5 players on Liquid getting 1 kill.
It's very true. They're going to be happy about that, but Renegades still get the bomb plant. So, and they are actually going to invest more than I thought into this.
We just chatted about this in the last game as well. You know, it seems so long ago. Hellraisers versus Heroic, a 2nd round buy after you get the plant instead of waiting so you can get the AKs out on the 3rd one. So risky, but it does. At least it allows them to have the utility with these pistols as well. So you can kind of create something, and we'll see. They want to go towards this inner bomb site, and they're doing it slow. And actually, if Naf walks right into this, and then Steel is in an awkward position, this is huge. That's a big fight. Obviously, does good damage with the kill, but the M4 is missed, and now Steel is kind of trapped. He's got to stand his ground. He's got to fight to the death here. Not able to complete the kill, and then they line up for him at the end, but they've given over an M4. The flank from Elige is pretty much going to seal this round for the Team Liquid side, and obviously now he's got to book it to salvage the rifle. And he's got it.
Job well done. That definitely looked like it could have got much worse. I think one of the things that saves Steel a bit is the fact that the first headshot he got was from a Glock or something, I think.
Yeah.
So if that had been like a Deagle or a C-Set, that probably would have been the end of it. So yeah, just a little bit of fortune going Liquid's way.
Also, it's that aggression seemed scary, but it also, the fact that they took the fight to Renegades actually prevents them from using all that utility that they invested into, which is kind of a bummer. So if those nades and smokes and flashbangs come out during an execute, there's a chance that Liquid gets caught in an awkward situation, but it gets negated. This time, no armor, and Naf gonna push up. Wants to go hang out with his old teammates in the bathrooms, and now he's got to fall back, and it's not going to happen, so that's a good kill. Steel is here. The Molotov is going to isolate JKS, and this is awkward for Steel, and he's just going to spray and swing out wide. That's the bomb as well. And a nice fire kill.
Parting gift. Nifty and Azza left. Naf getting denied that early aggression there, but they sort of make up for it. It's a good decision for Steel not to wait around forever on that A ramp, or in the B ramp, just because you never know if there were going to be more people coming around that corner. Tapping away, eventually Elige picks up the double. That would be the first 3 rounds going in favor of Liquid. Now, instant AWP buy picked up by Nifty. Just go on straight for it. No head armor on him. It's a really, really minor detail, but when you are playing against FAMAS, that MP9, and even the M4s...
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Just one random stray bullet, and maybe even not even random. So yeah, that'll be something to keep your eye on, especially if he's taking those duels in mid, and maybe you get some of those shoulder peek shots coming out with the rifles. See how it goes, but we know Nifty can work some magic with that weapon. And Liquid going to use the opportunity to get in towards ladder room. They've got great positioning at the moment with Elige and Nafly doubling up there. And Nifty and mid jumping across, trying to find information to go for a shot.
Elige being a little bit tricky. That smoke works in 2 ways. One, it might trick someone who's up the ladder to think that they smoked it off when therefore no one is going to be there, but it also works as you can see a sort of slight one-way smoke in case they come out main. So I mean, yeah, it's a good trick, good attempt.
I think to be honest, that smoke play to kind of fool someone into thinking there's going to be no one in ladder room is kind of done with. I don't think everyone's getting caught off guard. Well, there's that M4 headshot under the unarmored AWP. just what you were talking about, Anders.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Nifty.
You've cursed him. Elige with the precision, and now going to push up towards Ozza, but the shadow gives him away, and maybe a little bold from Elige, being nonchalant and walking up into that angle.
Naf is pretty close here with the MP9, and he's got half health, so maybe he could stop the bomb from going down, but they're getting picked up by JKS. So 4 versus 3 here, a one-man lead for Renegades. Would be a big round to turn if they can really early on. Aster is going to be going down against Twist, and they need a bomb plant at some point. Flashbang there, going to buy them maybe a little bit of time. 3-on-3, and Steelers on a flanking mission, so they need to move at some point here. The bomb is finally going to be planted, and no one there to stop it. Naf had fallen just a little bit away. Twist turning around for the flashbang. That's such a great read. What an incredible player. Going to be a double kill for him. That was so well done. He just saw that coming, turns for the flashbang, gets the kill. Now it's a 2-on-3, and JKS is going to be going down. That was Steel with the flank coming in, and Justillo, the last one left in a 1 versus 3. He does get the first kill on Steel, and the bomb's still ticking. There's the double, looking for Naf, and Naf already revealing himself. Really hard to win this one. He does have the kit. He gets the spray through and almost gets the kill. Tapping on it once again. Justillo's going to go wide, and there's just not enough time. Naf has to fall away. Justillo somehow winning the round. My heart goes out to Twist. That was very well done.
Yeah, that really was. I don't know how he read that coming, but it was great. That's tough for Liquid, obviously. That's a small bonus round with some of the SMGs. They gave up way too many kills in kind of the middle portion of that round. You know, Elige walking up like that was kind of a free kill. The pick-off from JKS onto Nitro, who's shoulder peeking in towards mid. That's an opportunity you don't want to give away. There was a big conversation on the desk about the post plants and how sometimes, you know, Renegades historically has had some good game plans and struggled. One of the ways that Team Liquid has improved as a roster is in those post plants, and that's kind of where I have seen some of the biggest strides in their gameplay, is the way they kind of play the post plants. So look for that to be a big thing, even though they lose that one.
And it seems almost unfair. Renegades win the round, but because it's a one-on-one, they get to buy a scout and a Galil, and the other team has double AWP. So, you know, that's
life's not fair.
It just is not. There's no way to get around it.
Well, at the moment, the scouts winning out. They've tagged Twist down to 30. That's a bit brutal. And with his rotation away from Ivy, this is a bit sketchy because no one has eyes on Ivy, and Renegades is already to the end of it. And there's a good segment of time there where if they had just looked right instead of left, Elige would have just been a free kill. Tense situation. They're already out Ivy, and Liquid has no idea. They have no clue this is coming, and Justillo can still just keep walking. There's the spot from Nitro. Gets the dink. Not able to complete it. Elige wants to follow up, but he can't. Good trades from Renegades coming out into the outer yard.
They're so far back in the yard that you can see someone like Elige, who's the only forward player. He's just going to get wrapped on really quickly. That's a great kill for Twist. Bomb is going down on the other side. They're trying to get the shot that get the leg through on JKS. I absolutely love it, but the kill would have been exactly what they needed. Still a 3-on-3. And Steel trying to get up, see if they can isolate JKS. He gets a headshot regardless, and Jacob there to follow it up. Really good hold for Renegades. Great play in the afterplant.
Yeah, that double plant really backstabbing Team Liquid. You could see that trade onto JKS on the trade would have come out if Twist didn't have the AWP. He got tagged by the scout, and the reason why that defense was so out of sorts is Twist, after getting tagged down to 30, goes with the low HP to trade the AWP over, or trade his rifle over to Nitro and take the AWP, and that took, I think, much longer than they expected. And because of that, they had 3 players bottled up at that bomb site, and then Renegades just able to take advantage of the negligence towards Ivy. So a good start for Renegades. I mean, yeah, Team Liquid wins pistol in the ensuing 2 rounds, but Renegades winning the 2 first gun rounds is great.
I'm so excited that people are shooting under this train, Moses.
That's made you more excited than I think most clutches.
Yeah,
in this event so far.
It really is.
Yeah, you see clutches every day, but you don't often see them shooting under trains.
No, and here's what's really fun.
Yeah?
You can throw grenades under there as well.
Ooh.
You can throw flashbangs and HE grenades.
Do they actually do damage?
Yep.
Because the grenades get a little bit finicky when there's
No, they go all the way under. They
Okay.
actually come out the other side.
Cool.
So you can shoot under that train with a Glock. You don't need an AWP rifle. It does full damage. So just trying to push this narrative a little bit more. Oh, that's a great peek. The only AWP they have, and Naf in charge of picking up that shot against Nifty. That's going to be very annoying.
They've got to do more of that. Ooh, the spam coming through. I think he actually just tags Azza on the second one, down to 65, but that's a good kill onto Elige. But they need that AWP to stay aggressive and stay peeking into these choke points because they don't have anything else to really fight with. Nitro is going to be alone towards inner, and he's only got a USP. Jacob, I believe, has been, he's going to be pushing up, and ooh, they haven't actually spotted Nitro, so this could get clever, but Naf equally has no idea Ustillo is wrapping around him, and that's going to be an easy kill. Great job by Ustillo. Nitro now. That's a good one. 2-on-3 situation, and I'm struggling to find the best outcome of this for Team Liquid. I think it really is salvaging that AWP and the AK-47 if Nitro can find that.
Yeah, it's a real shame. I mean, he didn't really have a chance to pick up the AK, but it would have been great if he could have. JKS spots him out once again. He's just trying to be a little bit more annoying. There's the AK finally. That's a really good attempt for Nitro, but ultimately, I guess he still buys a little bit of time for Twist to run away with the AWP, and I think you're right. That probably was the best case scenario. Renegades equalizing right off the bat.
Yes, very quickly as well, efficiently. With the op, though, I imagine Team Liquid's going to buy in this next round. Yeah, certainly, especially with the op. Nitro's got 4,700. Twist will be able to drop it over.
Now, the next thing we need, Moses.
Yes.
And train. Now that people are shut under the train, that's step one.
Okay.
And the next thing we need is the wall bang from the T side of main, or I guess the T side of main, all the way down to Ivy.
Yeah, that one is cool. I saw that on Reddit.
Yeah, you can shoot people all the way through.
That's pretty cool. That would be perhaps one of the more frustrating ways as a defender to get killed.
Yeah, it's possible. So I'm just saying it. It's going to be my new mission now that we've got the first one sorted.
I've been waiting a long time for that as well.
It's been a really long time.
I've had to listen to you complaining about that bomb train.
Moses is the real victim in this scenario.
As usual, I am the victim. Nitro.
We all have roles in life, Moses.
Nitro's rotated towards inner with that AWP to peer up towards the top ramp. Steel playing at that off angle inside the bomb site. There's not a lot of utility left. Only Twist has the kit, and here they come. Steel's got a big job to do. Misses the initial shot. Nitro has seen nobody yet, and Steel's actually on top of fire. On top of the tray, they line up, but he can't complete either of those. He's got him down so low. 24 combined HP on Ozzo and Ustillo. There could be easy kills. Look at this flank from Elijah as well. Elijah's going to stall this round out. Here he comes down that lower ramp. That's a huge kill combined with Nitro's nade. And they've thrown this round all over the place. Renegades has no clue what's happening.
No, complete chaos at the moment. Elijah actually keeps pushing for a little bit. That could be scary. Now it's a 3-on-3. But there's no bomb plant happening at the moment. And part of that is also due to Steel throwing out a Molotov before he went down. That was a pretty good job on him. Nafly is gone. Next in line, Twist with a big double. Leaving it at a 1 versus 1. That bomb plant, much needed. And JKS, I wondered for a minute if he was going to try and run for the other bomb side, but instead he goes for the fight, and he's going to win it. Gets the headshot, picks up the AWP, and Renegades making it 4 in a row. That was weird.
They recovered very nice from that scenario. I thought at least surely those 2 kills that him and Nitro get when he flanks down, we're going to kind of end it. And in a 3-on-3 with Renegades players all over the place, Ustillo gets a couple nice kills. They even survived the ensuing double from Twist, which is craziness. So really well done from Renegades. That's kind of showing a poise that is not always there for Renegades.
No, and you could even, I think you could have made an excuse for them if they had lost that round, because that is kind of a tough situation when you just, you don't even get a chance. You're still out against unarmored targets, having a really great time. Scout will take care of him, but yeah, that's not bad at all. Now,
if you are a Liquid fan tuning into the game, you get a little nervous when Ustillo starts kind of going on this level of a start with his 10 kills and also the high impact kills, because he is one of those guys who has just a game every once in a while where he just entirely takes over. And if he keeps going in this trend, it might start to feel like that. He's one of those guys that it just seems like the role he plays in this, when the kills go his way, they're all just high impact frags. So
yep, good
start to the game for him.
I agree. He also sort of, at least from the outside, he looks like he's one of the more quiet players on that team, sort of personality-wise.
Which is impressive.
Yeah.
Team, they're all quiet.
Yeah, but I mean, some of them have a little bit. I feel like a little bit too. Like JKS is a fun guy.
Okay.
But yeah, I think. So I think when that works, like when he's doing a really good job, I feel like that's going to sort of inspire the rest of the team to do a bit more.
Well,
you gotta hope.
You gotta hope. There's always hope. Another double op setup coming out for Liquid. So expensive CT side that they want to fall into. 2 kits on Steel and Naf.
Did we talk about Jakim at all? Just because I feel like he got in sort of the Norwegian region, he got kind of outshined by obviously Rain suddenly just being in contention for maybe one of the best players in the world all of a sudden, and that's obviously incredibly impressive. But Jakim has really nuts mechanical aim, like robot level aim sometimes. It's really scary.
Ooh, nice adjustment from Twist. Coming down, and Liquid want to get aggressive in towards Team Main. Yeah, I think part of the thing that makes it difficult to kind of really have a conversation about Jakim is it's been a while since we've seen him competing. Like, he was one of the guys who kind of got lost in all the star power on the original phase lineup, right?
Yeah.
Through their different organizations and iterations, and then he's just kind of been out of action for a bit. So, some flashbangs over mid. Renegades take back their portion of the map. Ustillo burning down to 60. But advanced positions for Liquid are going to make this tough. Mafly still pushing in with the cover of that smoke. Ustillo was isolated from Aza. It's going to be a nice kill. 5-on-3 here for Team Liquid. And now, if you're Liquid, if you're this defense, you kind of got to say, we have it's our round to lose. But not only that, we need to keep people alive. So don't risk too much here.
I'm almost a bit shocked that Naf doesn't trade with Twist for the AWP in this round, because he's just got 25 health and they sort of had the time for it. Maybe they didn't want to make the same mistake again, spending too much time with it. But still, 28 seconds and Renegades need something. A bomb plant, a couple of kills, anything here to make this round a bit sweeter. It's obviously getting really tricky. JKS, well, Naf waiting. I mean, now if anyone else comes down, they're definitely not going to check that corner, are they?
No, certainly not. And Jacob actually coming back. I think he gets surprised by Liege. That's one of those kills that probably makes him jump. Less than 10 seconds. The round's obviously over, and all Aza has left to do is save. This will be a fourth for Liquid, but still pretty good position that Renegades is in right now. They're going to be upset that they don't get any kills in this round, but the aggression from Team Liquid in different portions of the map kind of took some steam out of their idea, and obviously the pick from Twist onto Nifty was nice. Nifty at 1 kill.
I don't really want to see that too much. It would be great if he could get into play. He's really fun to watch, I think, with the AWP when he gets going. Yeah,
he's one of the most exciting players to be in that NA region as well, certainly. And intriguing in that, he came, obviously, the story's been told, he came from Call of Duty, came from console, and then he's become an in-game leader for this team, and he's definitely a big responsibility for why this Renegades lineup has been exciting. Good job by Elige in the face of the flashbangs and the flames. He gets a double kill as he retreats. Nifty does hold the angle and picks him off as he re-peeks. But likewise, the ops from Liquid ring true at range.
And look at the flank that's coming out. Naf, as soon as all of that was happening, he decided, I'm just going to give up on controlling the yard, and instead I'm going to push Ivy and flank him behind, and that seems like a very smart choice right now.
I'm wondering if that's maybe a conversation that Liquid had, maybe like Naf was, because he played with them for so long. Because if you think about it, Liquid's been pretty aggressive in a lot of these rounds. Like, you think back to the second and third rounds where they're pushing inner, Elige has been flanking up ladder, and maybe Naf knows something where he's just like, listen, these guys, especially if they start losing some players, are a bit weak at watching their flanks, so make sure we're making those plays.
So just a spy, in other words. He's been on the team for a little bit.
A traitor and a spy.
A traitor and a spy. Exactly. And now he's just joined the other side, giving them all the intel. Can you, maybe that's how you do it in the future. When you sell off one of your players, you make them sign like a contract that says they can't talk about like any kind of strats when they're on the new team.
Seems relatively unenforceable.
Yeah, but just hire really good lawyers, Moses. You have the other team record all of the TeamSpeak conversations.
And send it over.
They have to submit them, everyone.
That seems reasonable. 5-5, tactical pause for Renegades as they try and figure things out. They're going to be sitting this round, spend it on the sidelines, in a way. Only have pistols. CZ on Ustillo. This freeze time kind of comes to an end, and again, the money's going to start building up for Liquid. That's a couple rounds they've survived with multiple players.
Yeah, 11 rounds into the game, 5-5. I think Renegade's going to be quite happy, winning 5 in a row. If they can just get a little bit more on the board here, it's going to be a pretty successful first half for them.
Yes. You've got to be, if you're the Renegades, you're pretty comfortable with where you're at the moment. You obviously want to get more, but you're happy so far. There's the jump up, there's the cross, and the leg shot from Twist. And the nade out. Ooh, it does catch him. Right off the wall. Bank shot. He called it.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It looked like it was going to... I always wondered if it was going to get caught on the side.
Yeah, I thought it was going to bounce right back at him.
Yeah. Justillo doing a little dance on the ladder for a moment. wants to go, but also kind of doesn't. And right into Elige's M4. JKS and Az are the last two left to try and do some damage. JKS is going to at least get the deagle shot. Feels like, oh, well, headshot. Not bad.
Elige and Twist leading the way for Team Liquid, both at 12 kills. Ustillo still stuck at 10. He hasn't gotten anything since I gave him that shout out earlier. Sorry.
Yeah, the good old caster's curse.
Yeah,
everyone
love to
loves
see it. We'll be interested to see what Renegades does. Remember, every time they've had like Nifty with that AWP, they've given him a decent amount of time to try and find a pick. I know one round he was taken out by Nafly with the AWP. One round it was Elige with the M4 who took his head off in the main choke point. So he's had a tough time on this T side with the AWP trying to find something for his squad. Twist even took him out one round in a heads-up duel towards Ivy. Using that smoke now, it's not going to happen. But certainly this Renegades lineup would get much, much more dangerous if he gets switched on somehow in this game.
You really need to have the confidence some of the time if you want to go for those AWP battles, and you lose too many in the beginning, it can definitely have an effect on just how your mindset is when you go for one of those fights. Hopefully that won't be wearing too much on Nifty early on here. I mean, it's only the first time for the first map, so plenty of time to get warmed up. Got to take a longer perspective as well. This is looking very tactical, so, you know.
This kind of defense on the CT side always makes me a little bit nervous because you are giving a lot of ground towards Ivy. Even though you're watching it, it can be tough. And they've actually readjusted it again, so even more room is given over towards Renegades. They're going to wrap around towards the inner bomb, so they're going to try and split this, which is not easy. Twist has already spotted it out, but there's the kill onto Steel. Now Naf has got to do everything with it. AWP gets one. Molotov is down, but it's not enough, although that's the bomb. The bomb is currently in the flames, and Ustillo's got to wait, and this has got to make you feel nervous at the moment.
The devil is going on, Moses. They've got 25 seconds. The bomb has now been picked up. But if JKS goes down, Elige's walking right into that headshot, so that is an absolutely critical kill. Nitro is going to be going down as well. JKS is locking out the round. Fantastic job on Renegades, in spite of just, you know, a moment of panic as the bomb just disappears. Twist is going to pick up the one. He's got the AK in a 1 versus 2, but they really should not be giving him much of a chance to take this fight.
Yeah, but Liquid's got plenty of money. He can definitely go for this. It's going to be very difficult, if not impossible, especially considering where the bomb is planted. That spam comes through. Oh, he doesn't realize that he's actually tagging someone, but that could have been an ideal opening kill to start this off. And I think now, if you're Twist, you give it a good shot. You just give it up, and he's going to get taken out from behind. Ustillo returns the favor. Headshot to the side. 3 kills for him in the round. And it's 6-6. Like I said, Liquid has plenty of money, so they're not going to be put back onto pistols or anything like that. But Renegades in a scenario where they can reset the economy late in the half.
That was my favorite strategy, Moses. The smoke towards Yard, the wraparound. It worked.
But you saw a lot of the risks. We also got to see why it gets so scary. I mean, I think Twist almost landed that shot as they crossed towards CT spawn.
I didn't see any risks at all, Moses.
And then obviously the bomb being dropped and barbecued.
It's been tried once so far in train, and it works. It's a 100% success rate, Moses. Just 100%.
It's an adequate sample size as well. I like it.
You're not a scientist, are you? I mean,
no, I'm not.
I'll do the stats. I'll find all the rounds where someone did that.
All the rounds. Liquid's really loving this double up setup. And it's actually astounding that they haven't been reset more ever since they've kind of brought it out. Just a testament to like when they win those 3 CT sided rounds that they had in the gun rounds, they won them pretty convincingly.
6-6. They're really keeping close right now, which is obviously going to be favoring Renegades in the long run. Grenade looked like timing is pretty good. Yeah, that's not bad damage at all. We talked about the difference sort of AK versus M4. When you get that kind of grenade in, it sort of equalizes the fact that the M4 does a little bit less damage. So it's definitely not bad. Oh, crouching in. Steel going to pick up 1 kill in return. And the bomb is dropped once again. Renegades, they're a little bit unfortunate where this bomb goes down. And it could actually cost them again. Jakim is going to go down, and Asa next in line. Elige and Naf to close out the round. So Liquid now coming out a bit on top. And also finally closing that Renegades economy again.
We saw this yesterday, and it's showing up here again today. Steel does a really good job with his movement and positioning at that inner bomb site.
Yeah.
And I think he realized as well when his teammate died, the rotator and connector, He realized that with the attack coming towards the upper ramp, the only place he could really go that was safe was towards the sidewalk. And jumping up, he adds one more kill onto it as he pushes up, delays the plant, forces Renegades, once they eventually win a couple fights, that they have to go way out of their way to get the bomb. It's a really nice job from him. Naf's going to get aggressive. Ooh, and he's going to get some free kills here. That's nice, and they're going to walk right into it, although only the one nade out. That could be huge, but he threw it for the shallow, so it doesn't quite land the kills, but JKS and Azza down below 10 HP.
Yeah, the damage has been done in a round like this. I mean, with no armor and that low, can't imagine that working out very well for them. I like the fact that Naf is just trying to be greedy with that SMG, just farming up the money. It's a bit of a shame. Everyone loves a good spray down.
Yeah.
The Eco Cobra, I think, to pull out, you know, ancient term.
Yeah, everyone, those are always fun. That's like what makes you really get excited when you know it's around like this. He's pretty much pushed up every time he's realized it's going to be an eco, so bummer he could only get the one kill, but obviously with the damage, and somehow the defense falls asleep there and lets them out upper, lets them get a kill, and lets them get a plant. No real risk of them losing this round, but obviously don't just want to be giving up free plants for no reason. That's going to help Renegades have a much stronger buy in the next round.
Yeah, it absolutely will. Taking away a couple of rifles, not going to make a big difference because Liquid did have the money to rebuy, and we're going into the 15th round here. Still 8-6, and yeah, Renegades are just, they're looking more composed than I'm used to. I feel like they're hitting a higher level of Counter-Strike, which is, I think, exciting.
It helps that they got their luggage in.
Yeah?
I believe. I might be making that up.
Bit of a luxury.
It was supposed to come in yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always fun when you call the airport and they say, you know, maybe tomorrow. Maybe.
It blows my mind that all 5 of them lost their luggage. Like it was everyone from the team. It wasn't just like one person's. Short connection, I guess. Either way, Nitro with the AWP, and actually they ran right through his flames. And I think Nitro's got to laugh at that one a little bit because he was not expecting that whatsoever.
What just happened?
I don't know. Oh, Jacob taking a big risk. That Molotov's not going to do anything. Elige actually is probably thanking him for that. There goes Nitro. So Azza sneaks out to Olaf's spot.
You have to admire his incredible dedication to taking that fight.
Look at the flank. Twist is already wrapping around. This is going to be, he's going to destroy everyone. 2 kills for him. And that should be a 9th. It's a 1-on-3 for Ustillo. And even though he's had a great game, that's a bit too much. So despite a really rough stretch in the middle of that, a 5-0 run for Renegades, Team Liquid actually come out with a big advantage. Or not a big advantage, but a nice advantage. Comfortable one.
I want to believe that someone told Jacob, like, we needed to take that fight and just not give up. And he just thought, all right, I'm not going to disobey an order.
Yeah.
Just stand in the fire until this works.
It is a bit funny that he just dies before he finishes off the kill, because that was going to be a kill with like 1 or 2 more shots.
Yeah, that's a bit rough.
It could have been something where like maybe like a rush was called and the rest of the team slowed down. Maybe they encountered some utility they didn't want to mess with, and Jacob was just that dedicated.
Just pulling a bit of a prank on Jacob.
Hazing rituals.
It's just a prank, bro.
Like, we can paddle you or bait you.
Yeah, it wasn't a rush after all. Yeah, but we lost the round, guys.
Yeah.
9-6, and the 16th round coming up here. Pistol round, always big. And you can tell that Liquid have 2 smokes and a Molotov, so could be some interesting stuff. I mean, those smokes are going to help them get down the sidewalk. Azza. Now, that's a really annoying thing that happens a lot here, I've noticed, where people throw the smoke to block off Azza's position, but they push before it actually goes up, and then they get shot anyway. So I don't want to see that. I want that to not happen. It's actually being thrown from the other side, which is beautiful stuff, but it does leave them a little bit of room. Now they're pushing down. Ustillo trying to reposition. That's a great headshot. And a great return coming out from Twist. Still a 4-on-4 as the bomb goes down inside of the bomb site, and they still have that smoke and kit on Nifty, so he's a little bit of trouble here. Gotta fall back and just try and play it safe. Liquid with pretty decent positions in the outer plant.
That's a nice shot from Elige. Nitro up next, just biding his time, silent the whole time, and they're just losing players before they get close to this bomb. Liquid doing a very good job holding that bay. They drop down, they line up for Elige. He gets 1, and surely Azza has nowhere else to go. Good pistol round from Liquid.
Yeah, not too bad at all. And especially when you have to take those forward fights, even if there weren't that many of them, usually Nitro's position, it's just very hard to keep the focus on the bomb site when you've got to take all these intermediary fights. It's definitely annoying.
But I mean, again, it just shows you the success of that all is predicated on Nitro getting up to that position, and I think Elige was right behind High Train as well. So I mean, once you get those advanced positions, Renegades just has to fight the whole way to the bomb site, and you're certainly going to be losing players, because we saw earlier, I think, where either Hellraiser or Heroic, someone got bottlenecked really after the plant. They were just kind of stuck in the bomb site with nowhere to really push forward to, and that certainly spells their doom. Good kill from Ustillo, good trade from Twist. The rotations are in towards the upper or the inner bomb site, but it might not matter too much unless JK has more shots like that.
They just don't have the pistols for it. I mean, that Deagle was one thing, but Jacob and Asa, there is an attempt at a flank. If he can win this fight against Nitro, that would be maybe the only chance. Otherwise, yeah, it's not going to work out. Immediately discovered and forced back. So Jacob trying for something. And doesn't really get rewarded for it either. It's going to be 11 rounds for Liquid. 11-6. That's a big lead.
It really is. Outside of that one stretch, they've looked like the dominant squad. So there was a ray of hope for Renegades. We'll see what happens when the gun rounds begin. And Nifty did not invest into this round, so he's got 1,500 in the bank. He'll have that AWP first gun round. And he has just been very quiet, hasn't he? 3 and 15.
Yeah, somebody needs to get him back into the game. I suppose opening T side can be a struggle.
Yeah.
But the rate this game is going, he's not going to have, unless they really start putting a lot of rounds together, he's not going to have many rounds where he can even buy the AWP. I mean,
yeah, he's got essentially that first one, and if that doesn't pan out, then they're in trouble. I mean, they're still in trouble as it is. Liquid very convincing that time, not spreading out across the map, not allowing those CZs and Deagles to pick them off, just making sure they get that kill and they just hit the bomb site, get in, able to trade some frags, use the range of those AKs, and they're going to do it again here. Steel is leading the way outside, but this is dicey. Jacob stalls him out. There's the peek from Nifty. He's taking out good trades, but now the rest of the weaponry from Liquid gets involved, and it's all easy from there.
Kind of a nice attempt at a stack. I mean, they just got shut down at range, but I still kind of like that. 12-6, and it's been a rough beginning to the second half here for Renegades, but now they have rifles. Liquid with none of the AWPs, but Nifty has his. So this is his chance, Moses.
I think Liquid has this tendency on their T sides. They love exploiting the fourth round like low utility buy on a CT sides. I imagine this would be, if not fast paced, they're going to find some timing early on in the round where they just kind of execute and just continue to push up.
Steel certainly went for a peek in main. Didn't get a chance to see anyone. There is a bit of a forward push from Jacob down towards Ivy. It's being spotted on the other side by Nitro, but I mean, they still have some chance to be a little bit annoying down there. And Renegades, just you said low utility, but it's 1 minute and 20 seconds. They have 2 smokes, about to put up one. I think Ustillo. Yeah, so that's 1 smoke and 1 Molotov. It's not good.
No, but at least the Molotov is outside. It's on Jacob. So if Team Liquid does execute outside and they see the smokes raining over, Jacob can at least try and throw that into one of the choke points to buy his team sometimes 7 seconds to focus elsewhere. That last smoke on Renegades just used. So surely Liquid, that execute would come in soon. They have Twist with the bomb towards inner. Elige is there as well. 2 defenders at that B bomb site. Nitro, Steel, and Naf are going to apply some pressure. Here it comes. Smokes over the top. Naf is waiting in ladder room. When does he want to peek? Nifty is just out of his view. I think he walked into his own team's flash. There's the kill from Elige towards inner. They don't know Azza is still on the sidewalk. This could be a big play. This could be the play that shuts it down. They tap the bomb to try and bait him out. There he is. Good trades from Liquid. Azza was making a play, but the timing of Liquid coming down that ramp really screwed it up.
Yeah, it really did. And now Nifty's so low on health. I mean, that's a really big problem. 4 versus 3. JKS with a great headshot to take down Twist. That's an opening, but they need a lot more. Jacob coming in on the low ground, crouching his way forward. He's going to get the headshot on 1, but the trades are just so good for Liquid. And this 2 versus 2, they've got the Molotov on the high ground with no smoke currently on the CT side, so it's immediately going to get put up, landing right on that bomb. And with the lack of kits, that's the round. Like, there's nothing they can do now.
And JKS is even going to die with the bomb no matter what happens here. He is going to peek up his... Unfortunately, doesn't get the kill. Oh, maybe he doesn't die in that corner with 66. Not sure. Yeah, oh, very, very close. They do evacuate, though, so the op is still going to be in the hands. And nice win for Team Liquid. And even though you're happy to save the op in one of the M4s, I think if you're Renegades, you have to buy here. You drop over that or you drop over that M4, but no, they're gonna save up. They're gonna go for a half buy. Some CZ surrounding this.
Is there any worse feeling when you're playing on the CT side and you hear that, even just hearing the Molotov bank up against the wall and you know, well...
Yeah, and you just know you lose?
Yeah.
No, not many worse feelings. Really good fake from Team Liquid, obviously, and sending a Liege. Really nice, a really good duelist. Out to take that initial fight and find the kill. I liked the play from Ozza. It's unfortunate that didn't work out for him because I think it was very cool. If that hadn't been like, you know, the fake coming back and 3 players coming down that ramp, I think he could have done great. Great things.
Nifty now. AWP, he was actually trying to be aggressive in the last round, and I feel like that's a good sign, you know. Even if you're really sort of not hitting too many shots, you sort of have to keep believing that it's going to happen next round. Jacob goes down, Azza and JKS as well, and it's just all falling apart here at the A-bomb side. To save the AWP once again, Liquid are now, I mean, we're sort of talking about Renegades playing well, but now Liquid is just cruising straight through. Yeah,
they're doing a really good job. It's suffocating. They've been very strong in trading, and I think Nifty needs to start thinking about just bailing out and going to save. This could be his plan, though. Stay close by, and maybe they won't notice you. But if you're Liquid, why not go on the hunt? Go take that gun away. You have such a big lead.
It's just kind of overwhelming. Liquid just not giving them much of a chance. Twist doing a really, really good job. The Magician.
Van Dulken. Yeah. He's done well. I mean, that's the tough part. If you look at this team and you have Twist with 23 kills, Elysian 20, that's... Even some of the best teams in the world are gonna struggle to overcome that. Those 2 players are very, very good and have a lot of impact for this team. It's been 5 straight rounds on the T side for Liquid. It's been 8 straight if you go back to the first half, and it's been an 11-1 run in the past 12 rounds.
Very much an uphill battle at the moment. You still have had a really good first half, I feel like, and then it's been a little bit rough. They haven't really been able to buy many rifles, and now maybe the first time actually they get not just the rifles but some utility to work with as well. And JKS is going to pick up the first kill on Elige. That's a good opening. Justillo, oh, they try and double up against him. Steel really gunning for that one, but Justillo was quick.
If that kill happens, if it comes out, they might just straight up win the round. Ozza out in sidewalk, exposed. Naf going to throw a Molotov, going to try and get through that, trying to help his teammate. Unfortunately, Twist can't win that fight, but Naf has gained a lot of ground. There's a good kill. Falls up as well. Headshot onto Nifty. They were not aware of his positioning. And now look at this. Naf can stop everyone. Can stop Jacob from getting involved. It's all down to timing.
They're both pushing up. This isn't one guy planting. They're just both gunning for it. They've got so much time. This is actually very smart for Liquid now. If they just don't get caught off guard, it's shooting him in the back. Still going to be Naf picking that one up, and he knows exactly where Jacob is. That is very interesting. Picks up the bomb and is going to make a run for it. Liquid, they're playing a pretty deep game in a round like this.
Yeah, that's a very cool call in that 2-on-2 to go all the way up, because you could have just let Naf gain that position, but they wanted to work together, and now Jacob... He's left in a very awkward position. Naf has had plenty of time to get into a different spot. This could be sketchy, though, coming around this angle. Oh, nice shot from Naf. 4 kills for him in the round. He turned that on its head.
Like, what do you even do about that? Because you still got that great first kill, and it looked like they had it shut down. And then, yeah, Naf just coming with 2 really big frags.
I think you still even got spammed through smoke by Twist. So it's like one of those, like, even if that little bit of luck doesn't go out towards Liquid. But yeah, I mean, even so, they still, Renegades have an advantage in that round. And just the confidence, and you mentioned it, I mean, it's almost like a no-respect style. But Naf just continues pushing forward at that inner bomb site, right? And it finds Ozza and then finds the follow-up. Nifty wasn't aware that he was even there.
15-6, Elige. Flashbang in his eyes, and somehow still wins the fight against Jacob. On the other side, Azza, just the UMP. Very hard to keep that on lockdown. There's a lot of trading going on. It's still a 3-on-3. Justillo so quick with the flank. He made a bit of noise, but I think there was too much happening in the yard that anyone really heard it. So he's going to clean up those 2 kills, leaving Nitro 1 versus 3 to try and close out the map pretty quick if he can. Nifty not quite getting that, but he is completely locked in this corner, and there's no way out of this. Fire as well, Moses. There's overkill at this point, isn't it?
You got to feel so depressed at this point. A second Molotov as well. Good flank from Ustilo down ladder. A couple kills from him. That was Liquid just wanting to end things, wasn't it? Just like basically just a ladder rush. They almost traded their way out of it.
Yeah, you could. I mean, I think they win the first fight, and then they run into UMP, and then JKS. It's like it's just too many fights at the same angle. You know, every time you win the next kill, you think that's it. Now we're out, and then no, we're still fighting. Like it's just, and they all sort of stand on top of each other when they're trying to get out ladder room anyway. So
right,
bit unfortunate, really.
Well, they still have at least one advantage over Renegades, and that's the AWP on Twist. So Liquid playing a little bit of musical ops. Nitro, Twist, and Naf all using it at different points throughout this half.
Oh. If you're Jacob, you're not loving this situation. The Molotov is going to crisp him a little bit. He pushes on through and actually tries to beat the timing. I think Steel might have seen that. It's going to be the battle continues, and Steel gets the headshot on Jacob. Big opening.
There's a flashbang he heard that caused him to turn around. Nice trade. Molotov into the choke point. Naf going to make gains towards the bomb site. The reaction is there, but not the kill. Nifty still alive, and two Renegades players out here, Nifty and Azza. They've got to hold on. The AWP trying to keep them locked into the bomb train, and there's the frag from Twist. 1-on-2 scenario. He's going to get aggressive with that Glock. He knows he's low. He's found it, but the follow-up from Ustilo, there's the peek, and Twist isn't ready for that angle. Isn't ready for the follow-up from the same choke point. What do you think, Anders? Is the comeback going to happen?
No.
All right. Poor guys.
I just doubt it, Moses. I'm not seeing it. I do my best at reading the future. And I do. For those who know me, I do make a lot of really mad predictions about what tends to happen in the future, but not like this. Yeah,
it's been hard on you now that you're not really in control of things anymore.
Or am I? Nifty is going to be taking down Nitro. Of course, they have very limited armor and utilities. You can't really expect much out of them in this round. So just a moment where Renegades get to feel a little bit better about themselves, pick up a couple of good rounds and kills. And I think the problem is so many of these rounds that Renegades have won here in the second half.
Yeah.
They are just like mad trading where it seems like Renegades sort of barely make it out. You know, they just happen to get the right trades at the end of it. But I can see a world in which, like, if that just goes wrong even one time, then that's the map, you know.
Right.
So I think Liquid are fine with just continuing to try this, you know. Let's get out Pop Dog early. Let's get out main.
Yeah.
Let's just keep fighting. Eventually they're going to make a mistake, or one of our grenades is going to force someone out, or, you know, anything like that, and that's it.
Yes. Yeah, they've tried. I mean, they've just been very aggressive. I think you're right about that. A lot of these 3 wins, or the first 2 certainly, maybe not that third one, but the first 2 wins they've had in this 3-round streak have been great trades back and forth for both teams into like a 3-on-3, and then the next kill just goes Renegades' way, and they kind of scrape it out. We'll see what they've got. 5 AKs, no AWP on the Liquid side of things. That's a good shot from Nifty. He's down to 34. JKS is forced back. Azza and Ustilo under ladder, or in ladder room. That'll be a quick flank if this hit does come in. And 3 players from Liquid are here. Nitro's out towards Ivy, so essentially you feel like Liquid's end game is here at the B bomb site.
It'd be great if they could have made some noise over at Ivy, but now that they've lost everybody over on the B side, it kind of feels like that doesn't matter. Nitro was lingering around, so, you know, I was thinking if he takes a fight with Jacob and wins it, there's a chance. So Ustilo gets himself killed. Got to be very careful here. If Azza goes down, it could get a bit dicey at the A bomb side.
Was a 2-on-5, Anders.
Yeah.
Let's keep your eyes on that.
The kind of rounds you don't want to lose, even if the map wasn't going all that well for you. Just no reason to give it up in that situation. Nitro getting a headshot. So now 2 versus 3. Nifty, can he get the flick? He's already aware that someone could be up on that train. He actually does see the head, but I'm not sure he registered it. So now he's going to fall back instead, thinking maybe it's a double fake, and that's going to give them a bomb plant.
Yeah, what they're doing is they're falling back as Jacob's on the long flank through Ivy. He's coming all the way around, so they don't want to get killed before he's in position to make this happen. So they're allowing him the space to work, which is actually pretty smart. Twist is going to tap, see if the retake comes in for that. Nifty's now getting in a position to perhaps stop the plant. Nitro checking for it, but he's just missed the timing.
He was always going to get shot in the back. There's Nifty gone down. Nitro was not realizing, didn't see it. Jacob actually goes a little bit early. He's got a great lineup, but they do get the kill, crouching into the right angle. I was worried that they were both going to peek him at the same time and get shot in the face, but Renegades survive. They've got 10 to 15, another 5 rounds in a row, and we're going to go into overtime. That would be exciting.
That would be, and now you got to say, decent round from Nifty there with some nice shots. And Renegade seems to be getting involved, and now you're seeing the timeout out of Nitro. They've lost 4 in a row to allow Renegades to get to this point, which is going to maybe not make you nervous quite yet, but it's got to be in the back of your mind. You have to say, all right, guys, like we've tried, some of the crazy stuff, some of the rushes, see if we catch them off guard, and it hasn't happened. So let's make sure we close this out now. So they're going to do a half buy out of this tactical pause. CZ's the Deagle, and how many times have we seen a game end on this? A buy just like this.
More times than I would like, Moses. Every time.
It's like, 5-gun rounds go the way of Renegades.
Yeah, every time some of my soul leaks out into the universe, and I don't get it back,
That actually makes a lot of sense. That explains a lot.
It does. Oh, man. Is Nitro the odd one out? Is he going to buy an AWP in the later round? You have to think probably yes. No.
But no, he will. They have a 4-round losing bonus, so it doesn't matter if he buys there.
All right, excellent. Don't want to give that opportunity away, I feel like. But let's see what they can do. C-Seds, the whole train running towards the B-bomb site. They're going to be greeted by Azarin, who's still over on this side. Aza, really, really great position and just a beautiful spray. Nothing else to say about that. The quad kill coming through, and yeah, he handled it perfectly.
No celebrating. Everyone's calm. Some fist bumps. Kassad clapping. All right, well, that was fun. Nice for Aza. Now 15-11. Liquid has 4 more match points. This was at one point 15-6. And they've struggled to close it out. AWP is going to be in Nitro's hands, and they have full nade kits on the other 4 players with AK-47s. That was a really nice sequence from Oz. I know it was just against pistols, and I know he's got, a really nice positioning and everything, but you do love to see that.
Yeah, it sort of suggests that as a player, he's sort of dialed into his game a little bit.
But there is also that we talk about it every once in a while. Those kinds of rounds are, it's like the stat padding, right? But at the same time, there is like a certain feeling to it where, that makes you feel a little bit more confident as a player, especially for someone like Nifty. I know he had a round a while ago with the AWP where he had a couple free kills, and that always helps get you back into the game. Just 2 easy kills to get you on the board, make you feel a little bit better. So Azza is a player that you don't want to catch fire this late in the game. How does Liquid want to take this? Elige just toying with the ladder, taking a little bit of damage, but finding the information.
It looks like they want to go for the double drop, so he spots it out. There they drop down, but what a great return. JKS absolutely manhandling them. Elige and Nafly, no chance at all. That was just beautiful.
That's a bit cheeky from Liquid, trying to get away with one there. JKS not to be denied. What comes next for Liquid? Nitro really hasn't done anything with his op quite yet.
If Steel can move a couple of steps to the left and take a line into the bomb site, maybe he can catch someone who's sort of moving around. Like, it's a big risk, but I feel like they need to find a way in.
This is, I think Azza is, what is he, up top? Yes, so he's watching for that cross. Okay, that's what I was wondering, because it didn't look like from the minimap that anyone from Renegades really had eyes on that, but good positioning from Azza to make sure they had all their bases covered, and Nitro with the op. Run back and save. He's got no money. He's got exactly $0. Even with the full losing bonus, I'm not sure how much Liquid's going to be able to invest into this, because they're actually running out of gun rounds to go for this.
Yeah, I think the rest are going to be able to buy.
Yeah.
Is it 3,400 at the end of the... So, yeah, they can do it. But they've got to be a little bit worried, This is starting to go the wrong way. There used to be a Team Liquid meme that involved...
What do you mean used to be?
Used to be. We're still keeping it alive. Some memes never die, I suppose.
This was sick. This was great from JKS. Nice transfer onto Naf.
What's your favorite meme, Moses?
I don't like the... I don't know, actually.
You're about to say you don't like memes?
Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough thought. I'd have to think about that one. I'll get back to you in the second map. You can ask me that question again.
I was just
think about it during the break.
I'm shocked.
Ooh, there's a pick. Jacob shoulder peeking, and he actually gave his shoulder. He gave Nature the opportunity once or twice before that. I'm surprised he didn't kind of see him, but I mean, that's certainly going to help Liquid out. have trouble closing. An opening pick is always very nice from your upper.
Jacob going to be frustrated. There's no way, because he wasn't trying to fight. He just wanted to sort of get some information down there, was just shoulder peeking the angle, just took a step too far, and that was it.
Well, Renegades has to have a read. I don't think you can rely on Azza having a fast flank from ladder room. Yusilo is all alone at this B bomb site, and he's actually on top of the bomb train. So if they find that information, and I mean, with a 5-on-4, you don't have to commit everyone to the intersect. You can see Steel watching the flank, watching for this. Everyone's going to come down lower ramp. Smoke's there. Yusilo, big job to do. They haven't spotted him yet. There's another kill from Nitro. Now it's given up. They know he's on the bomb train, peeking out the side. They know he's dropped. He has to do more, and he has, but there's too much trading going on. And into a 2-on-2 for the game, for the map.
Oh, nifty. This would be the time to actually win it. Nitro going to move away. There was a bit of a fight with Steel trying to come down Pop Dog, and he got taken care of by Azza, so 2-on-2. Bomb planted. They have no smokes left, but there are no grenades on the other side either. And they need to make up their minds, Renegades. They can't wait forever. There's Nifty taking the kill on Twist. That's a huge frag coming in. One missed opportunity. Nitro, he's not going to have that many more. Is he going to try and reposition? Already on the defuse, trying to see if he can make it work. Jumping down Nitro. Oh, he gets the shot right through. What a ridiculous kill. Taking down Azza. And surely that's it. Nifty. He's going to be slightly panicked. And there it is. 16-12 as Team Liquid make it through. That was a godlike shot. Nitro waking up right at the end.
Where did that come from? That was a very dirty shot. And he actually even got Azza off the bomb. But that was great. Really struggled at the end. Nice comeback from Renegades to get up towards 12.